Today I've got a low-key exciting new product that's not really new at all. In fact, it's probably the oldest class of smart home device that there is, but it's a brand new product from one of my favourite and underrated brands, ThirdReality. They've been making smart home products that I've been enjoying for a while now, but there's been one thing missing from their lineup until now. Hi, I'm James, and I've been building out my smart home for years, with products from just about every manufacturer out there, figuring out what works and what doesn't. And this is the brand new ThirdReality Plug UZ1, a Zigbee energy monitoring smart plug for the UK. I am excited about this because I've been using their products for some time now and they've been flawless. But on top of that, they also like to do things a little differently and pretty much always in a good way. For example, all of their Zigbee sensors use AAA batteries, meaning you can easily get rechargeable batteries to run them, rather than forking out for some subtly different coin cell battery every time. And this smart plug is another example of how they like to do the little things that make sense, while other brands are missing on obviously important things. The very first thing I noticed about this thing before I even took it out of the box is how tiny it is. And this is a really important point that most manufacturers miss, especially when they launch a plug in the UK. It has to fit alongside itself in a standard UK power strip, which this absolutely will, no question about it. I even tried it on a cooker plug in my kitchen, which has its switch stupidly close to the actual socket, and it fits in there no problem too. Now, sadly, in the same breath, I do have to say that they missed a small trick by putting the power button on the side, because when you do put them side by side in a power strip, you can no longer use the button. But that is less of a big deal, because who's using the physical button on a smart plug anyway? But they've also come straight out of the gate with energy monitoring, which is becoming more and more important for smart plugs these days. As energy continues to become more expensive, it's more important than ever to know how much energy your smart plug is saving you on those power-hungry devices, otherwise being left on all the time. And all in all, it just seems to work really well, as always from ThirdReality. It paired the moment I plugged it in, and immediately began updating the energy readings, no problem. So I've decided to plug mine into my air fryer. Not because I actually want to control it, that wouldn't really work, but because I want to know how much energy it's using, and mainly when we're using it. See, in my kitchen in the evenings, only the LED strips above and below my cabinets come on when you walk into the room, which allows us enough light for pottering around and doing most things. Except for cooking. My wife hates how dim it is when she's trying to cook. So I've added a condition to the overhead lighting automation for the main lights to come on if this helper turns on, which it does if the hob is on or the oven is on, and now if the air fryer is running, which is working an absolute treat. Happy wife, happy smart home. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this product really. The best products seem to make for the most boring reviews, as there's not a lot to say beyond the fact that it's a great, tiny, energy monitoring smart plug that just works. Despite being yet another smart plug, it is actually exciting to me because I know how solid ThirdReality's products have been for me in my use over recent years. And because I know that they think outside the box when they design a product, they're probably going to do the thing that you've been thinking someone should do for years, and this plug is no exception. So if you'd like to pick one of these up to control or monitor your power-hungry devices, the link will as always be on my website, homeiswherethesmartis.uk. And purchasing one will earn me a small commission at no cost to you, so thanks for supporting the channel. Thank you so much again for watching, and remember, home is where the smart is.